Hey guys, welcome back to Woodring Impact. So today we are at day 4 of our quest to complete all the Tribal Chronicles at Natlan. So just to give you guys a brief and to my new viewers, I have essentially completed two of the Tribal Chronicles. Those are Children of the Echoes and People of the Springs. I'm at the last phase of Science of the Canopy Tribal Chronicles, and then we'll have Flower Feather Clan and Masters of the Nightwind. So now, uh, I cannot say all the whole story of Science of the Canopy, but it has something to do with this Mountain King, which we have been defeating for the materials, obviously. So turns out this Mountain King is actually a what I would say companion of the first tribe member of Science of the Canopy, where they defeated someone I don't remember their name. And due to the abyssal corruption, this Mountain King is essentially corrupted and has been attacking the tribe. Now we're at a phase where we get to decide, or the traveler gets to decide, what to do with the Mountain King. So let's jump into it. Okay, I'm going to use Kazuha for this. Although damage wise, Diona is much better. In fact, let's use Xianyang.
I trust you have packed ample foodstuffs.
With Mavika coming here, I mean the usability of Furina in exploration becomes quite less because of she can walk on water. She can actually run on water. Not in the case of I mean all in all oh wait.
Yeah, I'd like your help giving it a
As I
trial
was
run
saying,
tomorrow.
all in
If that
all,
works, we have
Furina
our
is
planned
quite
turn fire
slower as
night.
compared to Mavika,
Sounds like you're
and
not
Mavika has
considering
limited
Ponchifedia.
You
distance
heard
that
him.
she could travel.
He hasn't
So
worked
the
out the
best one
details
still
yet.
is
We need a more
Mualani.
practical solution
If you
with
don't have
concrete steps
Mualani,
to
then yeah,
follow.
Mavika is also good.
Yet. Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind
Wait,
is so
he
disordered. It took some time to
actually
piece it all
had
together.
interactions with the
The
Mountain
story
King?
Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker.
Oh.
The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home. It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow is the day we'll get to see the what is going to happen. Okay, let's hope it's something interesting, I guess. uh, next day. It's an underground area. I'm guessing that we'll get to meet that uncle or whatever his name was. Okay, I'm going in the wrong direction.
Yeah! Skyward! Sky
You're here.
Ahau is here.
Very.
Whoa! So, the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Huh. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Huh. Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now, pucker up and kiss our feet. Kanich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever! Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula. No one!
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that...
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Kanich! Ugh! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula? Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your... Ugh!
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a How in there for a couple of days.
With pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy. The rift towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the rift for ourselves. You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, we are actually working with abyss-related device.
They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
letting brave names echo! Skyward! Scatter! Pyroclastic surge! I'm going in! Strike clouds converge!
Target acquired!
Oh. Isn't the damage from Kinich quite high?
Are there even bigger ones on the way?
Oh.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use. Cliché, I know. The hero's trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn out... Huh? Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is...
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're but it looks like you've already met.
Yikes. Frosty reception. Gotta say, I kinda pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy.
Don't be ridiculous. Sounds like you've been reading too many
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever.
When was the last time we have met this
Time
Fanga?
for you to meet the new me. This time, Please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked.
What does it matter? A name is a...
That would explain a lot. What?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your...
Wait. Of course! You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity! What?
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do... I spend my time digging for truth.
I investigated him. He's not connected, so I struck a deal with him. He helped.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment. That would have given me some more time to... But now I've run into you. Just wait. Does that...
How? You are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner? There is no betrayal. The
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than a...
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise, we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich! Dispose of him!
Traveler?
Hey now, I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. Do me a favor, and remember how fast I disappear.
Darn! He got away again!
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy.
If you say...
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. Even the unripe fruit.
Huh. Well, of course! Only the almighty dragon... Ugh! So what exactly are you anyway?
Don't worry. He can't hurt a fly.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts...
Such as a how watching me like a ravenous vulture?
Vulture? Vulture? We are the Dragon Supreme! Sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame!
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest. Big day.
Oh yeah. Hearing you late...
And it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so tomorrow is the day everything is going to happen, I guess. Is Traveler going to save the Mountain King, or the Mountain King is going to die? Die.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Let's start then.
Ah, at long last. I hear that you've done much for many young people.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. We really hope we can...
Haha, well. Of course, there's no...
Let's change it to Diona, I guess. Nah, let's change it to Kazuha.
Sounds good to me.
Now let's start.
Shall we go?
Off we go!
I'm getting a feeling that they've kind of reduced the time of each Tribal
we are.
Chronicles.
Our honored guests have arrived.
As we
I have
go
heard
move
much about your
forward,
fine
the
work over
Chronicles
the past few days.
the time it
I
takes
hope
to
you'll allow us
go
to
through the
thank you
Chronicles should
properly
decrease.
after tonight's
Don't worry about it. Getting this...
If it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved,
a resolution will come.
no one would look around you.
The ceremony was arranged.
That may be so.
Good evening, Traveler and Pipe.
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like...
Very well. But make...
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of this?
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did, but... what a surprise! The flying ant has an answer.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors. If I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps, take a look.
Okay.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you can leave that side of things to...
Okay, we'll try to remember all that and get it right.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should just tell the chief when you're ready.
How are you doing? Is all in order? I'm counting on you. Bypassed fuel, and my brothers and sisters.
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead.
Isn't this too easy? Eh? And it's done.
Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first.
think all three in this section is done. Let's move on to the next section, I guess. Yep. One of them is pending, not sure where. Okay, it's there.
There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
Woohoo! That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's try.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I...
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step.
There's no need this time.
Such strong abyssal power. Kinich, what is the meaning of this? Is that...
Chief Waina, Elder Trinidad. This is a...
What do you think you're doing?
solving the mountain...
You mean... But...
No, stop!
Foolish locust! Can't you see? We're trying to...
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Waina and El...
Can you promise me that no harm...
I can't guarantee it, but I'm...
Traveler, this is not what we agree... Okay,
You imbecile! Oh no!
You forced my hand!
Elder Trinidad!
No! The Mountain King is waking up! He...
Everyone, out! Now!
Why am I getting the feeling that he's the first one to be?
It seems there is only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. Take me, O Mountain King! Take me as your next...
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Off we go! Ha! Teamwork is true! Clouds high. The birds come!
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it. Locked on!
That hurts!
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end! White Citlali's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
This cutscene was good, I guess. I mean, the fight was great and all, but good and all, I would say. I wouldn't say great.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh?
Not that impressed with this.
Traveler,
Tribal Chronicles.
you've come at just the right time. Trinidad's condition is stabilized. He's...
Guess that's the best news we could. Paimon has to ask.
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown.
He's fine. Don't worry. After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further. We've never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned. I think their theory makes sense. After all,
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal.
it's practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal...
Wow. That's amazing.
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yes, because you and Kinich, you summoned the very... And that fire is what saved...
Oh. So that.
I may be the chief of this tribe. If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Mali...
So Kinich then.
I would also like to know whether it was the Turnfire or not. The lords are good in Genshin, that's for sure. They've put in a lot of effort in designing the stories, that's for sure.
Hey, Kinich.
Hey yourselves.
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon hat?
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahau die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
Kinich, when you went into the flames, were you
Intending to
to
sacrifice myself? But now I'm curious.
well, because everyone's saying the turn and Ponche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit for
So you've heard that. I'm afraid I can't say for sure.
well, even if if you don't know,
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire,
the Mountain King?
the core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option.
Alright, so
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever, but his attacks are gentler now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday. Yeah, I tried
we dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss. But time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp But we saw him come. That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang. Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the mountain. That's why he doesn't have time to chop.
Well, at least it means my
Yeah, that's right.
But he ended up being completely useless.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's...
Friends? So, promise me. For you?
Okay, so this portion is done now. Is there something else? Yeah, there is actually.
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. Pony, it'll be Toba. You're my... Huh?
Now hold your horses, kiddo. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you... All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you...
What?
You're extreme...
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by... It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the...
Oh.
Of course. Anyway, the good time. In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, Why does Uncle Sanka always... But in the end, I made it through, and I...
The moral of the story is to look...
Very smart. What I'm trying to tell... She's right behind you.
Another trick about not... Huh?
Wait, so... Anyway, no use in understanding what happened. Let's just move on, I guess. Kinich Mualani. Oh. Okay. I will see. Okay, so 3 of the 5 is done in terms of quest. Let's see what the other 2 are. I'll have to see how can I unlock this. Bounties are full. I'm guessing that this particular section will have some quest, but it's kind of... Yeah, I'll have to see. This one should have some quest for sure. Yeah, there it is. I'll have to see how to unlock this. Oh. I'll have to see how can I get this thing which okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Not sure. Oh, 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 I got that. So I'll have to get 3 of these, I guess. Where are the others? Okay, this one was plain and simple. The question is, where is the last one? I highly doubt this is what would have given me that statue, so I need to see some other place. This one is done, then the other one was here. Okay. I'll have to find out the last place where I can get that statue. It's not here. Ah, here it is. Wait, what is that? Okay, I kind of know where this is, so let's have our Saurian companion here. And let's switch to Saurian and then do this, Samiki. Yes. Here it is. Oh, so when I hit this, it opens up. Ah, I can do that. Done. Yep. So all three are here. Okay, Charizard is also here. Is this the place where there's something called a volcano where we are supposed to drop something, two things that we've got. I think. Come on, man, I just want to go inside. What's the problem? Okay, let's go to the camp then. Is this going to be another ghost like Okha Natlan quest? 30 Primogems for this. Isn't this... No, it's not that deep. At least not as deep as the place we have to go to fight the dragon in Natlan. But the music is similar. Not sure why.
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
I was supposed to line them. Yeah. All of them are unlocked now. So we have a precious chest here. More primos, I guess. Primos are always welcome.
Something to add to my collection.
What is the count now? 549. Okay, it's good.
Wind strike.
I'm going in!
Bring it.
Oops.
I always bounce back.
Let's ride. Full throttle.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Off we go!
Pyroclastic surge.
Teamwork is dream!
As one with wind and cloud.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let's ride. Try and stop me. Wrath from the sky.
I could have defeated it way earlier, but this is also fine. precious chest only.
Hey, not a bad haul.
I would have preferred a luxurious chest at least, but this is also fine, I guess. Okay. I don't think I want to do Night King's quest. I think I can come to this abandoned temple later on as well. So I think I'm done with one quest. The other one is pending. Yeah. Ripe for troubles. Okay, I think I will end this here. So we are done with 3 of the Tribal Chronicles, Children of the Echoes, Science of the Canopy, and People of the Springs. Now the 2 which are remaining are this in Kwahuacan Cliff, which is Masters of the Night Wind, and then Flower Feather Clan, which I'll do later on. Anyway, let's end the stream here today. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you like